Why can't you give me the respect that I'm entitled to?
Hello, everybody. I'm back. Thank you for being patient. Some things can't be helped, sadly. However, anybody that is brand new here, my name is Lara, and this is the ACO community, and we have a lot of fun here. I do take my job seriously, but I still have a lot of fun. I do everything in chapter form. At the end of each chapter, I have a commercial or 2 or 3. Anything that I find funny online, parodies, skits, stuff like that. So other than that, all the creators of my commercials are in the descriptions of my videos. But other than that, I think let's just get to it. Chapter 1, Chasing Money in the Hamptons, and that documentary, and an amendment I have to make. Okay, so the last show I did, I told you guys that his last ITV interview was filmed in Montecito. Well, that was correct, but I read out the wrong interview information, so I just wanted to correct that. It's filmed in secret. There are no leaks in Montecito. Tabloids on trial. Kudos to ITV if they managed to keep this quiet since early May. I'm inclined to believe Barry flew to LA within the past few days to record Harry's interview. Maybe we'll find out more when it airs. Well, it did air, and yes, that is what happened. So I just wanted to let you guys, know that if I make a mistake, I'm more than happy to fix that. Like, I do work hard for, I try to be as honest as possible, and I work hard for your trust. So, yeah. So that's why I had to do that. So let's just get on to the rest of it. So very quickly, I just wanted to touch on what happened in Southport, because I wanted to just read out what the Prince and Princess of Wales and the King and Queen said. So this should be Princess Catherine has issued a new statement with Prince William after 3 children were unalived in a knife attack at a Taylor Swift-themed yoga and dance class in England on Monday that left 5 others critically injured. The royal couple sent their love, thoughts, and prayers to the families of those affected. A 17-year-old male was arrested in connection with the attack, which has sent shockwaves through Britain. The incident occurred in the town of Southport in northern England on Monday morning. Merseyside police confirmed that 3 children aged 6, 7, and 9 have lost their lives, with 8 others sustaining injuries, 5 of them being in critical condition. 2 adults were also critically injured in the attack. So this was the initial statement that they put out from the Prince and Princess of Wales. As parents, we cannot begin to imagine what the families, friends, and loved ones of those that died and were injured in Southport today are going through. We send you love, thoughts, and prayers to all those involved in the horrid and heinous attack. Thank you also to the emergency responders who, despite being met with the most horrific scenes, demonstrated compassion and professionalism when your community needed you most. And they just signed it simply WNC. No fanciness, none of that. That's what I love about them. And from the King and Queen, my wife and I have been profoundly shocked to hear of the utterly horrific incident in Southport today. We send our most heartfelt condolences, prayers, and deepest sympathies to the families and loved ones of those who have so tragically lost their lives, and to all those affected by this truly appalling attack. Simply signed, Charles R. When I think about should the Harkles have sent anything, I think it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't type thing. However, if they really wanted to be serious about, people respecting them for caring and all of that, they could have simply sent a nice, sweet message and no hoopla, no cameras, no nothing. You know what I mean? That would have probably gone a long ways. But it's them. All right, so the Hamptons. I'm pretty sure all of you know almost everything while I was gone. But what I have to say will be a little bit different. I'm hoping anyway. But I wanted to show you how bad MSM, mainstream media, actually lies. And this was a perfect example. So in style, it says, Markle has yet to announce when she plans to officially release American Reviewer Orchard's first product to the public. Although an early jam drop caused a lot of buzz. I apologize, I cut that off. Doesn't really matter. That wasn't the point of it. I will get to another one. They're starting to get a little bit lazy. Meghan Markle's OG friends as they attend high-powered business summit in the Hamptons together. How designer Mishu Nunu and cosmetics owner Bobby Brown have supported the Duchess since the early days of her romance with Prince Harry. All right, the lies are starting. Roachel networks with Gwyneth Paltrow and Bobby Brown at high-powered business summit in the Hamptons ahead of her lifestyle brand launch. That's incorrect. That is very incorrect. Gwyneth Paltrow and her had not nary an eye on each other. Now, this right here is what we're going to be talking about because it took me to the truth. Roachel is hailed a supportive pal who generously shows up for her friends in sweet note by IT Cosmetics co-founder Jamie Kern-Lima as they pose with billionaire Spanx founder Sarah Blakely at Hamptons Business Summit. So they literally said this sweet note was written by Jamie Kern-Lima. All right, we're going to read the note. It reads as follows. I love this pic because it captures the essence of friendship. Thank you, Meg, for being such a supportive and loving friend. In this pic, for holding my arm with such love as I was about to walk up to stage and speak. And in real life, for how generously you show up for your friends. All right. First off, that's the claw. Secondly, you guys, this is a sugar who wrote this. MSM's lies with what the SS says? What? Literally, this did not come from Jamie. Not at all. If these fools from the Daily Mail or whatever it was there, yes, the Daily Mail, would have even looked at her Instagram, they would have seen quite a different story, one which I will tell you now. So this is Jamie Kern-Lima's Instagram, and I'm going to show you the pictures that she posted about this summit in the same order and everything. So this was the first photo that she put up. This is the second one, and she is thanking Amy Griffin, who put on the summit. And she's just basically thanking her. So this was the second photo. Now, this is actually what Jamie Kern-Lima said. The only thing she said. Thank you so much at Amy Griffin at G9 Ventures for the honor of speaking at and being part of such an incredible experience. What a gift to share the room with so many friends and incredible women who are forces for good business, entrepreneurship, health, healing, leadership, and love in this world. Do you see any mention of Roachel? Do you see anything similar whatsoever to what the Daily Mail put out as Jamie Kern-Lima's words? No, I didn't think so. Oh, and it just gets better. So I push on the pictures and up comes their names, right? Okay, Amy Griffin, Whitney, Sarah Blakely. Really cool. So I didn't have to look. The next picture is of a lady, Dr. Mary Claire. So that's nice. She puts up a picture of her and Sarah Blakely. Then she puts up this picture and I push it, and Diane Sawyer, which was really cool because I actually need that for later on. Where is Roachel's name? It wasn't in the first picture. It's not in this one either. Nor is there a mention of her whatsoever. This is Jamie's last picture while she's up on stage. And here's the thing, guys. She's got about 600,000 followers on Instagram. 590 something or whatever. Every post she has, and there's a lot, has comments open. The only post that is not open for comments is this one with Roachel. I wonder why. How pathetic is that? Hey, like, the woman can't even put comments. It's that bad. It's that bad. Like, what in the Sam? My God. And then there's the Daily Mail just shoving out the shit. It's unbelievable. So I saw this on X. You want to know why an emergency phone call was made to the Spanx friend? She was going to the event Snarkle was hoping would gain her access to the Goop table. Because that's where she wanted to be, guys. That is where she wanted to be. Unfortunately, that event was not an automatic invite to Gwyneth's party. Even Delphina got a photo with Gwen, not Snarkle Von Bunions. There's Delphina with Gwyneth, but Gwyneth put it up on her Insta. So, I think that was a big F-U to you-know-who. Delphina has a huge following in Latin America. That's why Snarkle likes her. The A-lister Gwen would never associate herself with a wannabe. The wannabe has to work their way up through the pecking order. You can't buy or gate crash that next move. Most fail because they are nothing. Please note this, Roachel. This is funny. This smells like you weren't invited. I think it was a meme, guys. I don't think Gwyneth did it. LOL, Snarkle Von Bunions. That's a harsh, not effing invited. Well done, Gwyneth. More lies from the Daily Mail. I have circled down below. I thought she met with both Gwyneth and Cameron last year. Didn't the Harkles even hitch a ride on their private jet to Katy Perry's concert? Oh, so sad. Why is she excluded? She made sure everyone speculates on her new besties. And there she is doing to Cameron what she did to Kimberly just not too long ago. Pretend that she's with her when she certainly is not. And then the Daily Mail go and publish this crap like it's like... why are they letting her get away with this crap? I don't get it. So where Roachel was and where Gwyneth and Reese were are separate occasions. And yes, that's Nacho's wife. Not only that, everybody had like name tags or whatever around their neck. Roachel did not. I believe she gate crashed it. I don't think she was anyone's plus one. And if she was... I don't know. I think plus ones get those, don't they? It's just she shows up and nobody has the heart, really, to say piss off. Gwyneth also posted this loveliness. This was their lunch. You can see Cameron Diaz there. These women that I love so much, she said. Where's Roachel? I thought Roachel had a seat at the table, guys. She has a voice. Let her use it. Yeah, right. So this is the last little bit of news I have about the Hamptons. There was a polo match that weekend. Where were the polo-loving besties of the Figueras? Wasn't Roachel already there in the Hamptons? Well, word is Christy Brinkley put the kibosh on the Harkles attending. Uninvitables. Because she was putting it on, it was up to her. And she said, nope. and that's why they didn't go. Like, they're really serious, you know? Even if she gate crashes, you'll be guaranteed people are talking about her soon as she leaves. Okay, time for the German doc. Meghan Markle tipped to turn her diaries into explosive new book to rock royal family. Yes, this is about the doc. Okay, a filmmaker, Ulrike Gunwald, who is behind a controversial new Prince Harry and Meghan Markle documentary, has suggested that the Duchess of Sussex may have a hard time convincing the British public that what she writes is true. Really? It goes on to say, Roachel could soon release a book compiling her diary entries during her time in Britain, according to a filmmaker behind a controversial new Harkles documentary. Ulrike Gunwald, who is working on Harry the Lost Prince, which is due to air on the ZDF network in Germany in December, has suggested that the British public won't believe a word Roachel writes. That he's correct. Is it a he or she? Sorry. Correct. Grunwald told Express.com UK recently that shock revelations about the royal family only ever come out of the Sussexes' mouths. Harry, the Lost Prince, will look into one of the most heartbreaking periods of the royal family since the abdication of Edward VIII in 1936, said Grunwald. The most damaging allegations can only come from within. Revelations that shock the royal family only come out of Prince Harry or Meghan Markle's mouths. Roachel might be embarrassed about the amount of criticism she now gets, even in communities that used to back her after the decision to leave the royal family as a working member. Grunwald and her team have recently been filming for the project in California, where the Duke and Duchess live with their children. Yeah, sure. Especially amongst people who are engaged in Prince Harry's foundation Invictus Games, there has been a lot of questioning of Roachel's role and her attitude. We also look into the topic of racism and why Roachel tried to bring her own experience with the royal family into the political debate in America. I begin to understand the late Queen's verdict that you can't be half in and half out. Grunwald and her team have recently been filming for the project in California, blah, blah, where they live. I'm excited, guys, because I brought this Germany thing up months ago, and I've been following it, and it looks like it's going to happen. So I saw this on X from Princess Andrea. Meghan Markle super pissed as German documentary set to expose all her dark past to air next month. A German documentary has uncovered many bombshell revelations about the yacht girl, delving deep into her past that is guaranteed to shock. The piece will be called MM Unmasked. This will not be a fluff piece. They are currently going through legal process. It's been in the works for 2 years. Apparently was to air in August, but Hagen and Mary's council has thrown some roadblocks in. No doubt in my mind this project will succeed. Grab your gown and champagne. We're going to have a party. I 100% absolutely agree. This documentary will be aired. They threatened Tom Bauer, never got anywhere. The filmmakers are crossing their T's and dotting their I's. Ulrike is a pro Harkles, so don't get hopeful. She's conducted several interviews with people who did not sign NDAs. The truth is coming. I'm getting the segment on M is being called Unmasked. I sure hope this makes it through their legal jungle of crap charges. I can guarantee it will. This is what we've all been waiting for. Definitely a popcorn moment of the highest order. Waiting for the German expose, sure, she has brought it all on herself. I bet she'll be getting worried by what may be told. Should be interesting. I should say, you guys, that of course, this isn't factual until it happens, right? It's all alleged. But I mean, the makers of the actual documentary are talking to the papers. I read it out to you, so I know that there is a documentary coming. And they have... in my Patreon anyways, I'm not sure if I did here, but the Germans were pressuring the king to talk about the kids. So I don't know what's going on there, but something is, and I'm happy. I'm happy. So, that'll be it for this chapter. We'll put some commercials on and keep going.
Harry, why are you so sad?
England lost the Euros.
You see, I told you that was going to happen.
Did you predict that Southgate was going to use the formation that didn't work in the other games?
No! I put my finger in my jam.
What jam?
I said all types of jam now. Red, orange, and psychic.
Oh, how does that work?
I put my finger in the jam and I said, who's going to win the football? And the first thing I thought of, Doritos.
That's American.
Oh, but I know things, Harry. I have a degree in international relations, so shut up, get me some Stella Artois, Doritos and cheese, a prickly pear, a straw donkey, go stand in the corner, let me call you Miguel, and sing number 5.
Ah, here we go again.
Getting ready for the summit. Yes, I can't wait to go. I have a new bestie, Jamie. I figure she's got about 1.2 billion reasons why I want her to be my bestie. But never mind that. I am going to regale her with my dish soap story I am, and it's going to be wonderful. She won't be able to turn me down with my Arrow products. Nope. Here I come, big world!
And here we see the megaturd in her natural environment about to feed on an insect. Oh, near miss.
Chapter 2. The mystery continues. Archofficial speaks out and an announcement. All right, so we are back here, but I have a lot more info. So here we are again. Now, I think that the reason that it's Photoshopped there, because look at his weird hand and look how high up his arm is. That's unnatural. Is it possible that they Photoshopped the lady's arm out? Was she, I don't know, giving the kid to Harry, or just had her arm out stretched or something? I don't know. Is that possible? Because then look at this. She's gone. She's not there. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? And his arm is different. He's holding the child different and everything. The reason I'm not sure about the Photoshop, you guys, is because I have video. How do you Photoshop video? I'll be showing that shortly, but like, honestly, I'd like to know that. Obviously, they messed around somewhat, no question. Like, but could it be to get rid of that lady or something else? And they screwed up? Because I don't know how you would do that with video. I don't. So I have a friend too who's really good at this kind of thing. And she sent me this, and you can see the reflection in his glasses of the lady with the white shirt that was in front of him. How would that happen if it was Photoshopped? Like, because they say he was Photoshopped in. How would that happen? I don't think it would. I don't think it would. Okay, so the lady on the right is who we're looking for. She has these two little girls with her too, besides, I believe, Lilibet. And they all look like they're siblings. I have another photo here. This one isn't blurred out, but it's still blurry, of course. But the same face shape. Do you see what I'm saying? Same face shape. So people say, too, that this is a man. But I look at stuff, like this is Photoshop, no question. She did something, probably Photoshopped the kid in there. I don't know, because the kid has different color hair all of a sudden. However, I look at stuff like hands and stuff like that, and if you look, those are women hands. I don't know about that being a man, I'm just saying. but I'm open to anything. I want to know more about that woman. Trust me, we'll get into that real quick here about getting the possible scenarios and me getting rid of them so that we can narrow it down. So I made this because I thought, how bizarre. Lilibet's supposed to be one in the picture in the middle, and then she's supposed to be two, and the same kid in the pictures above. I don't think so. Unless I could be totally wrong, but because she would have just turned 2, not like she was going on 3. You know what I mean? So I don't know. So I just wanted to bring this up real quick because if anything's photoshopped, I would say this probably is, but I don't know because you never see her face. And Archie looks the same. And where is Invisibet? This is supposedly a new tradition for them. In 2022, they go without their daughter, who could have easily gone. In 2023, they do what the one we're looking at. And then this year, nothing. Nothing. Really. Very, very bizarre. So I'm going to put on that footage. And then I'm going to get into who she could possibly be.
Online showing Meghan Markle pictured with her 2-year-old daughter Lilibeth at the 4th of July holiday parade in Montecito. The video was posted on the Instagram account of the Rosewood Miramar Beach Hotel. Prince Harry, whose photos with his daughter were previously published, and the couple's eldest son Archie also attended the celebration. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who have been living in the U.S. since 2020, have been at the center of numerous scandals after speaking publicly about life in the royal family and making a number of accusations against Harry's in-laws. For this, many condemned them, believing that the Dukes of Sussex wanted to draw attention to themselves.
The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet were spotted at the 4th of July parade in Montecito, California.
A video has surfaced.
Okay, so I thought I would just let it go and while I chatted for a quick second. I don't know what to say, guys. That's a video. There's no getting around it. This part, no, but the very end, yes. So I don't know what to think of it. I am more concerned with that lady. Why is she there with those other kids? Who is she? Because Harry talks to her and everything. They know her. So it's very bizarre, very odd. I'll just let this run one more, the video. It's coming up here. There we go. Yeah. Very, 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 very weird. Okay, so there was about 4 women that it could possibly have been. Went through what people told me, and anybody that had any kind of hair like that, kind of. So anyways, there was this lady and this one, both were at the Costner event. Last time I had more blurry pictures, and I thought, you know what, you guys deserve better than that. I shan't be lazy, and I'll do my homework and look for these women and see if I can get better pictures, if I can find out who they are, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm bringing you now. Someone said Dorito's girlfriend, so I had to include her, but I think you can tell that it is not her, although she does have the same hair. And then this is where Diane Sawyer came in, ironically, because I didn't know who this was, and I thought before I got clearer pictures, it could have been one of the other ladies. So now let's see what I found. Okay, so we know Diane Sawyer. Number 1 is Dorito's girlfriend. Number 2 is a lady named Alexa Fullerton, was a recipient of an award at Costner's. 3, the mystery woman. And 4 is Jill Smaller. She was or is a WME rep, and that's why she's around. So I have eliminated anybody that I know that could be close to their hair, that hair color or anything. Still do not know who that lady is. And I would love to know, because I would legitimately email this lady, because I suspect she has some stories to tell. I suspect she does. So if anybody knows, I would love to know. I have searched and I have, oh my goodness, this took a while, but it's worth it. That's what I do, right? So yeah. All right, let's get to Archofficial. Hi, my name is Archie, and my first word was crocodile. That's why my vocabulary is pretty good for a little kid. When me and my little sister heard that Daddy was getting an award for being brave, Lily and I laughed so hard we pooped ourselves. Our dad is a fraidy cat and does bad things like break the law. That's why he wants the IPP status that comes with the security he wants, because IPPs are exempt from being punished for crimes. Anyway, Daddy isn't a hero. He's not even me and Lily's hero, because he won't even take us to meet our grandpa, the king, and play with our royal cousins, because Her Royal Highness Mummy Dearest won't let him, even though she's not even our real mummy. Something about we're legally hers, but biologically dad's, or something like that. I don't understand that grown-up legal stuff too good. I think Daddy's scared of Her Royal Highness Mummy Dearest because she goes mental, cries and screams, and a big scary vein pops out of her forehead and throws herself on the floor all the time if she doesn't get her way. I even heard the maid say, Mummy Dearest hit Daddy and Uncle Marcus had to tell her, "Stop, Royal Highness, stop." I heard some other people that work for us say that a lady named Colin Campbell, that's a funny name for a girl, said 2 years ago that Her Royal Highness Mummy Dearest was born intersex and that she's a girl on the outside but not inside, and that's why Her Royal Highness Mummy Dearest can't have kids. The title of the video is Megan Cis Trans Inter, and they said that because the video hasn't been taken down by the ultra censorious YouTube. And because Daddy and Her Royal Highness Mummy Dearest, who are uber litigious, haven't sued or even sent Uncle Oben scabies to refute it. It must be true. Another bad thing Daddy and Her Royal Highness Mummy Dearest did is they played make-believe that Her Royal Highness Mummy Dearest was pregnant, and because me and Lily are now in the line of succession to the throne of England when we're not supposed to be, that's called fraud. Daddy and Her Royal Highness Mummy Dearest committed the crime of fraud against the monarchy. The UK government, the UK people, and all the Commonwealth countries. Daddy said a lie on his US visa application because he was using some things he shouldn't have, and that's a crime too, because you're supposed to tell the truth. I'm just a little kid, and even I know that. Daddy got rid of some really important stuff for his court case. That's a really bad thing to do that can get you in a lot of trouble. And Daddy and Her Royal Highness Mummy Dearest don't let us see our grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. And I heard our nanny say that's a kind of child abuse, and child abuse is a crime. Our daddy is not a hero. He's a big fat jerk fraidy cat and a lawbreaker. He's afraid of Her Royal Highness Mummy Dearest because she's the boss. What kind of male role model is he for me? What kind of example is he setting for me and Lily about what a man should be? He doesn't deserve an award because he's not brave and he's not a hero. He's not even our hero. Just give him a red star stamp on the hand instead, like my teacher does to everybody for good effort. But the best person in the class gets a gold star. Daddy isn't the best, so you don't have to give him the gold star. Just a blue star will be just very fine. Signed, Archie and Lily. I love that. I was like, oh my God, I have to read that. Yes, I put the doll there. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have a little announcement. Okay, so I thought I would just let this run to let you guys know about my very first live. I'll be doing that on Monday, the 5th of August at 1:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And it'll be with my daughter, who's 5 months pregnant. So she will do things that you want her to: squat, wear high heels, whatever it is. She'll do it. She has no problem with that. She's looking forward to it, actually. So we are going to be the first mother and duo team with Megxit channel, because I'm always going to do them with her, and they'll be a lot of fun. So I really hope people show up. I'm very nervous. I'll have somewhat of a filter, but you'll still see me. Yeah, I'm nervous about that too, but it'll be okay. I know it will. You guys are my friends, so. Okay, that's what I wanted to tell you. That was the announcement. So now I'll put on some commercials, and then we'll hit chapter 3.
Was there cushy, or was life just cushy?
Oh, girl, I would say it was Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham.
Like the movie?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So you two are having a child. Do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
Go ahead, Hari.
It's a girl. Oh, I'm sorry.
Our parents aren't happy about it either.
Makes sense.
They're worried about the complexion of the child.
Because you're one shade darker. Makes sense.
I told them we could try creams, maybe even surgery.
Can you imagine if we had a child? Flash photography only, right? Yikes.
I was suffering from depression and having suicidal thoughts.
You know that's not real, right? Mental illness. So why did you leave your family and all that money?
Ultimately, we value our love and happiness over money.
What? So
I just want to clear something up, because everyone's just like, Meghan Markle, why'd you leave the monarchy? Meghan Markle, you had it so good. Meghan Markle. I just want to tell you guys, it was so weird. There's so many rules. They're just like, Meghan Markle, wave like this, curtsy like this. Meghan Markle, don't high five the waiter. And I'm just like, why not? These are bomb ass zucchini chips. And then my husband, what the fuck is his name? Oh my God, what is his name? William's brother's all pissed because I was in the palace just like, I'm Meghan Markle, I get to do what I want, I'm an American, you tell that old bag of bones. And the queen was right behind me. I'm just like, F my L. And my husband, I want to say Mark, was just like, we've got to be proper in front of Gram. I'm just like, oh my God, grow a fucking sack, Harry. Harry. His name is Harry. Ew, gross. Meghan Markle.
The outcry that I went through, that I told everybody, but no one would listen. The unseasoned food. Harry, you know about that. The unseasoned, it was unseasoned. Hold on. Who was having that discussion?
Here we are, guys. Chapter 3. Eco water cooler gossip. It's the best chapter. So this is our fun chapter and our bits and bobs and little bits there that I find here and there. And I thought, let's start it with something beautiful. Look at how much this beautiful girl looks like her grandmother. Her dad, the spitting image at the same age. She really does, you guys. Like, look at that. Different hair, but yeah, very similar. The mouth is identical. They have an identical mouth. No question about it. That's so amazing, isn't it? Oh, yes, I was going to say, I do have a blind. I don't know if I had said that earlier. If I didn't, I'm saying it again. That my daughter did, so I haven't read it yet, so I'm excited about that. And we have a brand new Sam. So that's also exciting because I get to watch it with you because I haven't watched it. So Yay! But all right, let's just check out what I found a little bit of here and there online, and then we'll get to the blind. I found this and thought, this is too hilarious. This was obviously YouTube Kids. Oh my God. I didn't even know that they would show the downward. So for this book, The Bench, read aloud with me again, 7.2 thousand likes, 16,000 dislikes. Oh my God. Oh, she should, that was all kinds of wrong. Does this surprise me? No. Does it piss me off? Kinda. So allegedly, Prince William wasn't even in communication with Harry at this point, nor did he send him unpleasant texts. Another lie to add to the long list of them. That entire quote-unquote reality show was the complete opposite of reality. The entire thing was crap. They even used footage from other people's stuff. Oh my God. I didn't watch it, but I've seen enough, and Beyonce didn't text her either. That was bullshit too. So I came across this and I thought, well, this is interesting. I don't normally talk about this wanker. Scabies. This did not age well. May 8th, 2019, as we expected, H&M forego a courtesy title for their child, all part of giving him as normal of a life as possible. Love that Doria was there when the Queen met Archie for the first time at Windsor Castle today. All of that was a lie. And now today. I've responded to this a million times, but yes, that's exactly what the Sussexes, then head of communications at their Buckingham Palace office, so of course they're blaming someone else, briefed to press at the time of Archie's birth. Since then, H&M have said that was not the case. Hell, it wasn't the case. She was fighting for those flippin' titles. Are you kidding me? What a joke. As y'all know, one of my favorite things is to hear people's stories now that they're talking, and I found one. The charity third sector is packed to the brim in the UK, especially the cancer sector, and a royal patron can make all the difference. I'm lucky enough to have worked for one who had the late Queen as a patron. So what's this got to do with Madame? Before 2020, planning had already started for the succession of patronages once the Queen passed on, and it was suggested that Madame may want to take us on a charity with children and families as its center is a good look. So she came for a visit. These royal visits are really important as big donors want meet and greets. We get a year's worth of press and publicity, and the staff and the families we support have a great day. We get donations for catering and funfair equipment, and it's a party. She was a fucking brat. She sulked when we told her team she couldn't have a photo op hugging the children. Oh my God, what's with her doing that? And didn't want to sit down to talk to the mums about their experiences. My colleague wheeled me, I'm in a wheelchair, in the line for the meet and greet, and when I was introduced, I have a gender-neutral first name, and our CEO explained my big patent, she reached over me to shake his hand, obviously flirting with someone almost half her age, completely ignoring me. Shocker. When he explained I was the genius, his words, she just said, "Oh," and walked off. Our CEO was gobsmacked at her rudeness, and the palace was so apologetic. Anyway, we got someone else. They're brilliant and have an amazing sense of humor. Wow, hey. I just love that people are telling their stories. It just reifies that she deserves everything she gets. She's been an awful human to so many people. It's just shocking, really, that one person can cause this much amount of misery for everyone else. Of course, we have to talk about the outfit. Seriously, WTF, and this is a millionaire, Bondique says. Look at that. What a disaster area is that? Like, this woman, she must have help. I mean, I can't see her doing a dish. She can't get someone to iron her pants. Good grief. Here's the whole ensemble. Oh my, what's with her in the shoulders? I just cannot. This is so bad, you guys. It's like she puts on bed sheets and just goes out. I don't know. But we all know she's short, and those pants are made for someone who's like 5'10". So she's probably got like these massive heels on. So some poor soul is probably being gripped all the time because she can't walk. Because she ain't a supermodel. We all know that. Oh my God. What the hell? I don't get it. I'll never get it. Never. So I saw this and thought, oh, this is kind of interesting. I watched a video Lady C did yesterday, and she said she has it on the highest authority that the children are real. What do you think about that statement? This was a year ago. I know Lady C says that there's children. So it kind of goes with my thought that Harry possibly got somebody pregnant at the palace or somewhere and that he has a child. I personally don't know. I kind of don't believe Lilibet exists, but Archie does. I just think that he lives with his real mother. I do. But that's just me. My opinion only. All conjecture. Okay, guys. Let's get to that blind. Let's see what my girls got for us this time. Verified blind gossip. So it's confirmed that Jason Sudeikis has also been with Roachel. Yeah. All right, October 20, 2022. Back when this former late-night actor was in the midst of a divorce and shortly thereafter, there was a pilot being filmed in New York City. Our former late-night actor knew the writer and the producers really well and went one day to watch the shoot. The next thing you know, he is there every day and dating this pretty unknown actress at the time, who you and the whole world knows now, okay? This was very hot and very heavy. The only reason they didn't end up together is because after the pilot, the rest of the shooting took place north of the border, and the actor started dating the actress director. Jason Sudeikis, Meghan Markle, and Olivia Wilde. All right, then, let's go, guys. Okay. The Suits pilot was filmed in New York City during the fall of 2010. She married Trevor in 2011. They dated for 7 years prior and were living together. Well. Edit, I just remembered her bit part in Horrible Bosses. I think it filmed in 2010. Oh my God, he got her the part. In 2004, Kate Cannon married actor and comedian Jason Sudeikis after 5 years together. They separated in 2008 and divorced in 2010. I didn't know he was married before meeting Olivia Cockburn, a.k.a. Wilde. Me neither. So he was already divorced, but she was still engaged to Trevor. Rumors said she is a cheater. She dated Harry while she was in a relationship with Corey. And what a part that was. An unforgettable performance by a true thespian. I'm not sure. I think her BJ girl performance on 90210 was more convincing. Convincing, yeah. I'm starting to understand why Lady C keeps saying that the juicy scoop is going to make our hair stand on end and when it all squeezes out soon. Okay, let me see here. These are tiny little words. Oh, I'm going to have to tell her to make them bigger. Narcissists have a tendency to a specific dating cycle. Love bombing, devaluation, discard. They will always have other prospects lined up during the devaluation discard phases, maybe even earlier. They cheat and serially date. They jump from one monogamous relationship to another, and they typically are love bombing the new one during the devaluation of their current partner. We already know Roachel did this with Harry and Corey. She was engaged to Corey and living with him when she met and being effing Harry. She's ick. Yeah. I've never heard that she was engaged to Corey, who's a stone-cold fox, by the way. Where did you see that? A student at the time tweeted that his teacher's son was getting married to Megan off Suits. Yeah, she was with Trevor while she was sleeping with Jason. She was with Corey while sleeping with Harry. And potentially Rory McLaury. Look, Roy. Markle was also in Remember Me produced by Trevor. I'm just Googling, but wouldn't she have been with Trevor up until 2011? Probably specifically. Gonna need a bigger closet, H, for all these skeletons. Double major in word salad. Okay, is there anyone who hasn't? Prince William. Despite her delusion that she could bag him, he was totally gonna leave Kate for her. Oh my God, is this why she was in Horrible Bosses? He seems to be attracted to the cluster B types. He does. Olivia, January Jones, Markle. Dude. Yes, I've wondered about Olivia for a while. Oh, so he likes narcs. I only realized Olivia was one when this whole Florence Harry Styles drama was happening. I've been fooled by her fake curated persona for years. I even followed her on IG. I guess how some people don't see through Markle until later. Yeah. Olivia was a P star before TV actress. Oh, I better watch what I see here. I think I've heard about, oh really? Oh my God. I think I heard about Roachel and Jason. According to People, Jason and Olivia started dating May of 2011. So if she was dating Jason before that, poor Trev. Looks like she would have been hot and heavy with Jason right before she married Engelson, if this is true. But and all he could do was get her that tiny role as a FedEx worker in Horrible Bosses. That's sad. This is the real takeaway, friends. I've only worked on 3 film sets, and yet in 3 seconds, I clocked her errors in how she delivered those lines. She should have been bored, deadpan, and unimpressed. That would have actually been funny, as well as realistic portrayal of what a hot FedEx girl has to go through all day long. Manhandled opportunity number 5232178 Ridiculous, right? That Harry, he enjoys traveling a well-trod road. Oh, Jesus, H, I almost keeled over dead from laughing so hard. I must borrow that. M is a well-trod road. That's better than rode hard and put away wet. By all means, Robert Frost inspired me. It's one of the reasons why I don't like her. You can get wealthy if you're willing to prostitute yourself to the right people. She's nothing special or talented. This is not a light subject, but I think I've seen speculation on here before about Roachel voluntarily seeking career help from Harvey Weinstein. Does anyone know anything more specific? Oh, 100% she did. She just wasn't good enough to even get a part, let alone an award. He bought so many actresses' careers. Jennifer Lawrence, prime example, horrible no-talent actress, got every role and was crammed down our throats ever since she got cozy with Harvey. Which is why in the early U.S. NBC commercials, Ted Lasso refers to Man City as Jennifer Lawrence. What? That's Jennifer Lawrence. Oh my God, I didn't know that. Oh my goodness, I just looked at the time, you guys. I've got like 1 minute if I want to put a commercial. Okay. So Sudoku screwed not 1 but 2 American actresses who married foreign princes. Impressive. Americans who then hooked up with 2 guys named Harry. The Town Bicycle, doing her best for climate change. Before H, there was a long list of others, including, I suspect, at least 1 love child. That's fine and all, but wonder if he knew. No, she's like the Nick Cannon of duchesses. Why doesn't he spill? 'Cause he's had better. Let's not forget her Puck Bunny days up in Toronto as well. I'm more than willing to bet my savings that several of those overlap with Trevor Corey and possibly even has been. Wouldn't shock me to find she betted at least half the Toronto Maple Leafs and probably didn't mind openly flirting with the players that were already married with families. Narcs, get off on breaking up others' relationships. I've made a huge mistake. You did, Harry, you dumb fuck. Okay, guys, the funny one, I'm going to have to leave for the next time. Oh, well, that's okay. This one's funny with the commercials and everything anyways. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here. Like if you liked it, sub if you want to come back, all that good stuff. And let's enjoy Sam before I run out of time. Okay, thanks, guys.
Harry, that you're holding a furious Meghan back from confronting King Charles. True?
No. I wouldn't hold my Meghan back any more than I could hold her back. I mean, if I laid a finger on her, she'd divorce me in seconds. Yeah, I gave her a peck on the cheek the other day and I received a letter from her attorney. It was so cute.
Well, you should always ask for consent, Harry. You should always ask for consent.
Yeah, but I was trying to be romantic.
Yeah, but can't you show your romantic side like a proper husband? Buy me something or like publicly denounce your family.
Oh, God.
You know how I get with physical contact.
Well, I mean, you can't wait to stick your arms around my polo teammates.
Yes, but, it's different when I'm on maneuvers. So you don't like being touched by those who have already fallen into your vice-like grip, Meghan? Exactly. What's the point?
Well, it's all just got a bit out of control, okay? Meghan believes, my Meghan. She just believes that, Papa has released his, Highgrove Royal Honey at this particular time to overshadow, Meghan's release of, honeys and jams and what else is it that you're doing, my little hornet?
I don't feel it, right? I know it, okay? I just keep saying to myself, you got to be patient, Meghan. You got to be patient, Meg, okay? Because like the old proverb says, good things come to those who plot.
It's just a big misunderstanding that I'm sure is going to get cleaned up pretty soon.
Well, that seems decidedly optimistic, Harry, considering your relationships are at an all-time low across the board. They squeezed me out whilst I was there, right? And then, they schemed against me the minute I left, okay? And then the second I get, a little bit of happiness, the moment I get a teeny-weeny, teensy little bit of success, Dad comes out, and he sabotages on purpose my new venture, right? My new venture. And do you think that you will confront him on this issue? Yeah, I think I will. I really think I will, because I'm a strong, independent woman, all right? And I'm not afraid to call out what needs to be called out. Harry, do you remember when I lectured your friends about the sexist and bigoted jokes they were telling?
What, you mean after you just literally met them for the first time?
That's right.
I do, my little tapeworm. It was a real eye-opener for all of us.
Seems as if your eyes weren't opened quite wide enough, Harry.
Well, I just personally celebrated, how brave and strong and independent she is, yeah.
And how did those friends take it?
Oh, well, I'm not sure, actually, because ironically, that was the last time I saw them.
Well, no, that's not strictly true, Harry. I mean, you were in contact with one of them, I think, afterwards. One of them?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, that's right. No, yeah. No, he just had a little private word in my ear to suggest that I was making a massive mistake by marrying that. I think he referred to her as a killjoy busybody charlatan. And if I did, I'd find myself, unhappy, isolated, irrelevant, and balding.
Oh, right. And what did you say?
Nothing much. I came straight home and told Meghan, my Meghan.
Of course.
She told me that I needed to cut them out of my life like a dirty, cancerous tumour, and that it was easily done, and that she had done it thousands of times.
Yeah, you've got to cut that stuff out at the root if you want to achieve and maintain happiness.
Meghan calls it root canal. Yeah, it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. You got to clear that gunk away, desensitize the nerve, and then, like the tooth, admit that you're dead inside. You know.